now, blessed now. Don't forget the rest now. Dezrocksteady, King of the Pit TV. Thought I'd listen to a bit more of the Jam, you know. I listened to the Jam's first record. It got a nice little bit of engagement. A few Jam heads out there. I thought, let's move on to the next record. Now, only had a brief look on Wikipedia. This record, supposedly, was put out in the same year as the record we only just listened to. So, I don't know what went on there. They must have had a bundle of material to put out. This is entitled, This is the Modern World. 12 tunes on it. If there's not, let me know. The first song's entitled Here Comes the Weekend. It is the weekend here currently. Oh man, I'm always having to explain my tiredness, people. We don't stop over here, alright? I'm not going to waste your time. Don't waste mine. Let's get into it. Access all the full album listens via the link in the description. And without further ado, I'm going to get onto it. So let's do this. Yo, this one's entitled Here Comes the Weekend. Let's go. I don't know if it could get better than Here Comes the Summer though, but... Come on. James Leslie says, I love this band, but feel well sold out. Masonic Poodle. What's that about? Everything is right now. I know why I'm alive now. Everything else is alive now. Now I know why I'm here. Here comes the weekend. I've got it through my head. Gangster. Long live the weekend. The weekend is dead. From Monday morning I work for Friday nights. Nice concentrated strokes on that guitar chord. Brum, brum, brum. Collect my wages and try to pay down the smell of soap. Cause tonight I get ready early. So I don't need to go pick a girl. It seems like it just says I've had some fun. Here comes the weekend. I get to see the girls. I live the week. I'm out of tune, people. Don't gas me up. Here comes the weekend. Get to see the girls. The weekend is here. Here comes the weekend. I'm going through my head. Long live the weekend. The weekend is dead. Bassist got a nice job on this track, hasn't he? These dudes look like completely different people on the cover of this compared to what we listened to last time. Was it In the City, the title of that record? How up? That was a good tune. Good feel, good number. We've got I Need You coming up next. I Need You for Someone. Let's keep it moving. Dezrocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to the one, the only, The Jam. Let's get stuck in. This is track 2 off of This Is the Modern World. I Need You. Come on. Here we go.
I need you to keep me
Danny Vine says, not a great album by The Jam. Probably their weakest.
straight when the world don't seem so great, and it's hard enough, you know. I need
Come on.
you to be
Cheeky harmony.
around when my conscience brings me down, and the world seems so obscure. I want you to be the one that tells me off when I do wrong, and you know I can be bad. I need you. I need you.
A little bit Beatles-esque.
Say you'll stay, make my day.
Great jangling, hot guitars there. I like that. The bass is nice.
Now what have I done? Was it something I said out there? I need you to turn me off when you think I've said enough. To the extent I've been a bore, I need you to tell me now. Slap my wrist and send me home. Tell me I can come again. Now why are you crying? Have I gone too far? I can't hang. I need you to keep me straight when the world don't seem so great, and it's hard to love you, love. I need you. I need you. Say you'll stay, make my day.
Yeah, I got a question. Do you prefer The Clash or The Jam? Who's the better band out of the two? So far, I'm liking these relatively upbeat, nice, positive major chord sounds the band produces. Very cool. We got London Girl coming up next. Same track length. They must have a little cheeky formula going on here. Dezrocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. This is London Girl from The Jam. Let's jump straight in. Track number 3. We're listening to the whole record. Come on. Here we go.
London girl, London girl, London girl, London girl. Do you know what you're looking for? Streets of gold, famous for jewel. You didn't fancy working in a factory, but your mom and dad didn't agree. But your mom and dad didn't agree.
Man like Bruce Foxton.
London girl, London
Great guitar.
London girl, London girl. Said the Waterloo station at first. Now you moved to a posher school. You wonder where your next meal would come from. Still it's better than living
When we got a driving tempo like this, when we jump into the choruses, when we got a nice clean little three piece who play their parts to perfection, it creates such an easy listening atmosphere and experience. Now, the Ramones were a three piece band, but it's the same energy as to where we can just go from A to B. We don't have to think with much depth into the deep cavities of the band's sound and conceptual arrangements and so forth, and the lyrical content. We can just enjoy the music, and if you don't enjoy the music, it don't matter, because it's over and done with, and then we move on to the next song and we might like that one. So the Jam's got a really cool, in my personal opinion, just a real connective form of music. Really good. Brilliant. That was London Girl. Like I said, nice and easy, no problems. Is it my most favourite tune? No, not at all, but did I dislike it? No, definitely not. Nice, good, catchy beat. In the Street Today is coming up next, 1 minute 33, nice and simple. Come on. There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV. Shout out to Mod Revival Official, the channel we are listening to today, who've playlisted the Jams This Is the Modern World record. So if you got any problems with the playlist, it's their problem, not mine. Let's go. Track number 4 already. The best 1 minute 33 you'll find anywhere. Come on.
In the street today. In the street today. Murder out of terraces. Fools in high places. It's all so sickening. And we're so satisfied. In the street tonight. In the street tonight. In the street tonight. Hate on every pavement. Paranoid shopped always. The kids was a mansion. I ain't gonna fucking find you now. In the street today. In the street today. In the street today.
Bass is nice. If that bassist wasn't jamming out as much as he does throughout the tunes, the band would lose a great big dollop of energy and movement. The bassist is, don't get me wrong, the songwriting is the be all and end all, but that bassist instrumentally really, really does the trick.
Sickening. And we're so satisfied. In the street today. In the street today. In the street today.
Quality, that was a good tune. I like his lower tone of vocal. In the street today. I think it sounds proper cool. Got a longer tune, possibly the longest on the record at 3:43 coming up next. Let's double check. Longest coming up. Don't Tell Them You're Sane coming up, alright? Des Rocksteady King of the Pit TV. This is the longest track on the record at 3 minutes 42. Don't Tell Them You're Sane. We're listening to the 1977 record, This Is the Modern World. Easy listen. Easy, easy, easy. Let's jump straight in. Come on. Written by the bassist, this one. The energy level makes me tired just listening to it.
A boy I know is sick in his head. At least that's what the doctors say he is. Shut in his room for hours on end. Looks like he's the god, but is he? His mind, it takes more than you know. One day something in his head will click. The water's filling full of lies and fights he knows. They'll never convince him that he's mad. At breakfast he is strapped in a chair, won't go far, a word out of place. He's sent to his room. Don't tell them you're sane. They'll laugh and put you to sleep. Don't tell them you're sane, but you are. Tell me what you did today, was it good? What was it like, and who was it with? Don't think I'm right, I'd just like to know why it is you do things so slow.
So the bassist wrote the lyrical content as well, or what? Because I'm not too fond of the rhyming scheme here. There more or less is no rhyming scheme. It's phrased well, but the ending line doesn't normally have the punch I'd expect from great songwriting.
Take him to the doctor, see what he says. I don't know why he bothers, he's in for good, good. Don't tell him you're sane. They'll laugh and put you to sleep. Don't tell him you're sane, but you are. A boy I know is sick in his head. At least that's what they say he is. At least that's what they say he is. At least that's what they say he is.
That was Don't Tell Them You're Sane. I appreciated the drummer a little more than I have done in the other tracks. The drummer was very tasteful with the playing. And admiring the, I'd say the artwork, the image, the photo that they've used for the front as well. It seems, quite good quality for the 70s. For, coming up to the late 70s, it depicts an era of music I would expect later, in all honesty. But yeah, that wasn't my favourite track. We got The Combine coming up next, which is track number 6. Let's keep it moving. After the ad, come on. There's Rocksteady King of the Pit TV. This one's entitled The Combine, which is track number 6 of 12. We're officially at the halfway point. Nice easy listen, this record. This is the modern world. If you want to access, I'm not going to bother reading that long comment. If you want to access all of the full album listens I do from the moment I do it, don't waste your time waiting for me to do it on this channel. Link is down in the description. This one is The Combine. Let's go. Where are we going?
is very different when you're in a crowd. When you're in a crowd, you see things as they really are. You smell of fear and hate generated by all around. I wanna break away, but the ties are too strong. I wanna go on holiday, but the cross is a cut. See, life is very difficult when you're in a crowd. Sometimes in the night, I wish I was far away. But then I realize even escape would be in vain. I wanna close my eyes and be like the rest. I mean, nobody wants to die, though the crowd say they do. But life is very intricate when you're in a crowd. Life becomes the movies, and everyone has a role. It's easy being the actors when the combat's the only star. Sunday papers and the dailies, eater shoppers, pastry girls. News at 10, Wari Rhodesia, far away in a distant land. But we're alright, we're nice and warm here. No one to hurt us except our friends.
With there being only 3 members in the band, it really accentuates and pops the different instrumental elements of the band instead of, you know, fuzzing it up and over filling what we've got. Gives everything a great clarity, and especially when they play their instruments as well as they do, it really makes things sound good. The production value does a great credit to that as well. It feels like, you know, let me just say, with a 3-piece band, if not a 2-piece band, if not a 4-piece band, you have to really make sure whomever is playing position can wear as many hats as possible to be able to offer the full spectrum of sound, especially if you're limited members wise and we can't cover the ground as if we had another guitarist, or, you know, we had 2 guitarists, or vocals stood alone, and blah de blah de blah de blah de blah, right? This band can noodle and twist and turn and go off the rails and push the boundaries in their own spaces while still staying coherent as a band, and it's really cool to hear. I like hearing the bassist sort of jam off and noodle, very inventive. The drummer is brilliant, rock and roll all the way. Guitars, fantastic. Sometimes I have to listen to see if there's a rhythm guitar beneath what I hear as a lead guitar, and it's just the guitar, you know what I mean, because they still have this full sound even though they are relatively limited musician wise. Let's keep it moving. We've got Live From a Window coming up next. That was a good tune. Hold on. Dezrocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to the Jams record, This Is the Modern World. We're breezing through this record. Nice, easy listening. This is track number 7, entitled Live From a Window. Alright, of course we've got to get through Foxy Bingo. FoxyBingo.com. I mean, it wouldn't be King of the Pit TV, would it, without a gambling or alcohol advertisement forced upon you at every single turn. Come on, Live From a Window. Sipping on a Red Bull tonight, sugar-free of course. Just been to the gym. Squats and overhead press today.
Looking from a hilltop, watching from a lighthouse, just dreaming Light from a window, I'm just taking in a view. Light from a window, observing everything around you. Staring at a grey sky.
Someone says they sound like the early Who in their, well, they sound like the Who in their first 2 albums. I thought the drummer sounded a bit like early Keith Moon from what I've heard. Definitely. Don't know about the rest of the band.
Light from a window, I'm just taking in a view. Light from a window, watching everyone around you. Some people that you see around you tell you how devoted they are. They tell you something on Sunday, come Monday, it's chasing mine. I'm looking from a skyscraper. I'm standing on the post office tower, so I can't see all there is to see. Light from a window, I'm taking in a view. Light from a window, watching everything around you. I'm looking from a skyscraper. I'm standing on the post office tower, so can't see all there is to see.
I like the soundscape of this song. I like the energy. As a commenter said in the comment section, the atmosphere is good. Lyrically, I don't connect with it too much. I thought there could have been more done. It was very descriptive. I could sort of project my own perspective upon the lyrical content. Didn't think it flowed too well lyrically. But here I am, you know, just giving my honest opinion. I thought the sounds were good. Overall, you know, it didn't really go anywhere. We didn't have a real hook. Of course, we had the title of the track, or I'm Looking Through a Window, something along the lines of that. You see, I don't even remember what it is to a T, purely as it didn't hook me in too well. We've got Standards coming in next, track number 8, people. Dezrocksteady, King of the Pit TV, signing in. We're listening to the jams. This is The Modern World. This is track number 8 of 12. It's entitled Standards. Let's get into it. Come on now.
We make the standards and we make the rules, and if you don't abide by them, you must be a fool. We have the power to control the whole land. You never must question our motives or plans. Loud, loud your voices, do anything we want, with nothing to fear from the nation. We kick you out your house if you get too much. If we have to, we'll destroy your generation. We build up a frontage and we gain respect. There's no one to endanger our position. Standards rule, okay. Standards rule, okay. Standards rule, okay. Standards rule, okay.
Come on. It's a good riff.
And we don't like people who stand in our way. Awareness has gotta be redundant. And ignorance is strength, we have got our side. But you know what happened to Winston? Oh, we make the standards and we make the rules. And if you don't abide by them, you must be a fool. We have the power to control the whole land. You never must question our motives or plans.
They've got a good way, or at least the guitarist. Is it Paul Weller on the guitar as well as the vocal? The strum, the elongated scraping, I think it's called a rake. Blung, blung. Very nice, I like it a lot.
Status rule, okay. Status rule, okay. Stand up, 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 stand up,
That was a decent number. Decent number. I like the guitar riff. That was half decent, let's be fair. London Traffic coming up, track number 9. Keep it moving. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV, London Traffic. I got nothing else to say. Let's get into it. Come on. Short track, this one. Oh, it's a riff as well. Come on. Oh.
London traffic, still in confusion. London traffic, blocking the streets. London traffic, going nowhere. London traffic, polluting the air. Travel London in a car, don't really want a car. So many cars in the streets.
I assume London Traffic's got worse.
London traffic is a problem. London traffic, too many cars. When my systems look very deep. Color signs direct the streets.
Good bass line. This is a great number, fantastic energy to it. When we started on the very first Jam record, the high tempo energy is something I really thought worked with the band. I like that it's been revisited on this tune.
No one knows the answer. No one seems to care.
It's punk rock.
Take a look at our city. Take the traffic elsewhere. Leave the city, bring our traffic. Give the place a chance to survive. Turn the field, cover London. Give the chance to breathe again. London traffic, still in confusion. London traffic,
I love that riff. Bam 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 bam.
blocking the streets. London traffic, going
Great
nowhere.
riff.
London traffic, polluting the air. London traffic,
Harmonies.
London traffic, London traffic, London traffic.
Spot on. That was very good. That was very good. That was my favourite track on the record. That was my favourite track on the record. Like the energy. Love the lyrical content because I'm familiar with London Traffic. I just like that energy. I like that energy. We've got the Modern World coming up next.
Well,
You know how we do it. There's Rocksteady, King of the Pit TV. We're listening to the Jam. This one's entitled The Modern World. Somewhat of a title track as we're listening to the album This Is the Modern World. So, without further ado, my people, let's get pitting. Come on. Well, we're not pitting, are we really? But you know,
this is a modern world.
we might do.
This is the modern world.
Here we go.
What kind of fool do you think I am?
Peter says, well, Peter Masterson 1 year ago says the critics hated this record because at the time Paul slated them on this track. Forget it now, this album is a piece of genius.
You think I know nothing of the modern world? All my life has been the same. I've learned to live by hate and pain. It's my inspiration drive. I've learned more than you ever know. Even in school I felt quite sure. One day I would be on top, and I'd look down upon the map. The teachers who said I'd be the thing. Hey, this is the modern world that I've learned about. This is the modern world, we don't need no one to tell us what's right or wrong. This is a modern world.
First guitar solo. That's a mean guitar solo.
Say what you like, 'cause I don't care.
That was a good guitar solo.
I know where I am and going to. It's somewhere I won't preview. Don't have to explain myself to you. I don't give two fucks about your review.
Come on now.
This is a modern
Clearly did, because he wrote a song about it.
world that I've learned about. This is a modern world, we don't need no one to tell us what's a right or wrong. Modern world, this is. Hey, we don't need no one to tell us what's a right or wrong. This is a modern world. This is a modern world.
That was a decent number. Yeah, that was a decent number. We've got Tonight at Noon coming up next. Hold on. There's Rocksteady, not Daniel Craig, signing in. We're finishing off this jam record. This is track number 11 of 12. It's been an easy listen. Tonight at Noon, this one's entitled.
Eggs, poached, boiled or fried. They're good for you. Oh, shut up.
This a remaster at all? Yeah, remastered 2017, this. Sounds like a bit of Rod Stewart. Come on.
Tonight at noon. Tonight at noon. When we meet in the midnight hour, I will bring you night flowers like your eyes. Tonight at noon.
Spyro the Dragon riff right there.
I touch your hand.
Touch your hand.
Hellfire among the strangers. Amongst the dripping
Come on.
trees.
Come on.
Country girl.
We're not messing about. Come on now.
In city squares in winter rain. Walking down muddy lanes on empty streets.
Great twinkling guitars.
Arranging a time and place to meet.
Little lover's number. I like this guitar bit.
Tonight at noon, you feel my warmth. You feel my body inside you. We lie together for hours, time and tears. Won't wait forevermore, for the time is now. And now is the time to explore. Why waste the world outside when you're sure? Tonight at noon. 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 Tonight at noon.
It depends what you consider indie music, right? Because obviously indie stands for independent, and for the most part, any band you tend to hear from, unless you're in the circuit, they're picked up, they're signed bands. So when I say indie, I say it in regards to a particular sound of music, especially from, you know, British music. A lot of 2000s onwards British indie bands had twinkling guitars and great guitar ideas outside of just playing power chords. that must have taken a lot from the Jam sound indirectly, as I don't hear the Jam referenced in these bands, but you got bands like, man, where do you start? One band that comes to mind is the Libertines. They had great guitar sounds and great ideas on the guitar, which I sort of find some connection to this later 70s sound. And I find this instrumental manifest itself in this day's, you know, young band music, and I think that's pretty cool. We're finishing off with In the Midnight Hour coming up, all right?
And in my case,
Yes,
somewhere with 99%
no.
humidity.
Yes, now. dezrocksteady, King of the Pit TV, finishing off this record. This is the modern world. It's had its highs, it's had its lows. Nothing too low though. Overall, it's been an enjoyable experience, this record. I've enjoyed it. It's been a very easy listen. I've said this time and time again. Pleasant listening. Pretty good songwriting. We're finishing off with In the Midnight Hour. People, don't waste your time. Listen to all my playthroughs, all my full album listens via the link down in the description. Don't spend your time waiting yonks for it to all be up on YouTube. It will take a while. I do a lot of stuff. This one's In the Midnight Hour. Let's finish. Power. Pedro says too fast.
I'm gonna wait till midnight hour. That's when my love comes tumbling down. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when there's nowhere else around. I'm gonna take you, gonna hold you. Do all the things I told you. Midnight hour. Oh baby.
Midnight Hour.
I'm gonna wait till the stars come out to see the sweet love in your eye. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my love begins to shine. We are the only kind I know who really love me so. Midnight hour.
Come on.
Oh yeah.
In the Midnight Hour. Let's get a cheeky solo in before the end.
I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when my life comes tumbling down. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour. That's when there's nowhere else around. I'm gonna take you, gonna hold you. Do all the things I told you. Midnight hour. Oh baby, yes I am.
Quality. Great way to finish the record. Straight to the point. Boom. No fade outs. No extended sections. Boom. The record's over. That was the modern world. That was a good record. And with that one, I'm signing out. So, will I listen to more Jam? You know what? I definitely will do. I'm enjoying this experience. We're going to continue on through these records.